Hello, hello. So I am burning this last little bit of cinnamon for your abundance, bringing in clarity and unblocking any financial blockages you may have had. Obviously, money is on the frequency of abundance, but also as it relates to your mindset, right? What you're focusing on. Yes, that golden $1 million ticket is there, blocking any negative energy, and then clearing out our crystals. I need to wash them for real. I do. I need to wash them and clean them. What's up? How are you doing? So I am here early as shit. Normally, I actually record my videos a little late in the day. So if my voice sounds a little froggish, that's why. Welcome to pinktropimedia TV. I'm Pink Scorpio. We do conscious-based media here. Today, we are focusing on the tarot. As you can tell from the title of the video, all my readings are timeless. So if this has reached you, there is a message here for you from your light-bearing spirit guides. Thank you very much. Let's see what Ancestor Oracle is here. Just crack, crack, crack. Yeah. Negative energy is going to be returned to sender. That cinnamon smells amazing. So there could be something about cinnamon for you. Maybe you've been putting cinnamon in your food. Maybe you've been craving cinnamon, which for me represents Oshun and the deity of fertility and abundance. I obviously have an altar to her elsewhere. That wasn't right how I did that. I don't know. That cut felt a little odd. Let me stop talking real quick. Yes, and feel. What is on here? Feel. Let me get a little sip of my coffee. 222s on the timer. Feel. This card in this deck reminds me of the Ten of Cups because of the rainbow. Anytime you see a rainbow in the tarot or the occult, the oracle, something about the occult, huh? You're learning how to feel your ancestors, your spirit guides, your protection that you have in the etheric realms. Her hair also looks like a volcano, right? This is obviously a Hawaiian girl. Look at a luau girl, or some shit like that. She has a luau around her neck. And I know those mean welcome, right? 34 reduces down to the number 7. 7 does speak about spiritual alignment and elevation, ascension. The sevens in the tarot represent that. And just a new path, knowing that you're on that path, coming out of the 6s and into the 8s. Sometimes I go in on numerology. I have no idea why I do that. So if that resonates for someone or someone is interested in it. Of course, if you have more questions, check the description box below on how to get a private or personal reading. So feel. We are not feeling. Can you barely see? No, you can see that. I haven't turned on all the lights because I just probably am going to sleep after this. I don't know. Or at least relaxing. Slow down. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. 0404. I'm recording this probably 3 or 4 days after the full moon in Scorpio that happened in April of 2025. But I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, and baby, yeah, it's a new life. I'm a baby. I'm an infant in this new lifeline. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the energy that you are urged to receive some type of spiritual clarity on or take note to because you do not see it coming. This slow down. She's on a snail, but I'm hearing I just watched the Aladdin with my daughter the other day. She's 20. But I've raised her right, okay? She appreciates the theater. She appreciates the story, the drama. So yeah, and you can see that she's actually meditating while she's on the snail, allowing the snail to move her through life and move her through whatever she's got going on. Okay, an animal spirit. I wasn't going to take this oracle, but something apparently is calling to you from this animal spirit oracle deck. Gosh, I cannot remember the title of it. Okay, my bad, but you probably recognize the deck. Anyway, so we've got 7, we've got 39. 39 is the number 3. Well, 12, and then it reduces down to 3. You could be a life path 3, you could be born on the 3rd. March could be significant. You could be born on the 7th, you could be a life path 7. The 7th is significant. 3 to 7 days after this reading, you may receive some type of confirmation that this was your reading. Anytime you see me shuffle on camera, feel free to pause, take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. And when you take that deep breath in, think of all of the things that you're ready to release. Think of all of the confusion or the questions that you may have had that you'd like answered in the reading. You can even pause it, obviously, so that you can make sure that you get a full connection. Wow, think on your feet. This came up in another reading this week. Can't remember if it was personal or not. Definitely go ahead and check the all signs for this week. Here are the most recent one from this video. The number 27, which is also a 9. 9 speak about introspection, going inward, and being very close to the end of a cycle. The end of a cycle represented by the number 10. So 9 is right there. It's like you can see the light of the end of the tunnel. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel or of the end of the tunnel, but you're not quite there yet. So you're being quick, strategic, sly like a fox. Oh, then we've got the antelope spirit at the bottom of the deck as the energy that we need to pay attention to or don't see coming. I just got some air in my throat chakra. So there's something here about speed. Life is speeding up. Absolutely. The number 2 does speak about gestation and waiting, partnership, harmony. Now, how do you have slow down at the bottom of one deck and speed up at the bottom of the other? And this one was in reverse, though. So I think with that protection message, you are being urged to slow down, even though life is speeding up around you. There is something coming in the etheric realm quickly that is going to require you to think on your feet and focus on your feelings and follow your intuition. But you are protected. Volcanoes. I had mentioned that her hair looks like a volcano, thinking of Hawaii. And anytime you see a mountain or volcano or lightning, let me show you this again. We're speaking about, with lightning, fast, quick, changing information or enlightenment, right? Anytime you see a mountain or volcano, we're talking about overcoming obstacles and an arduous journey. Why did I say arduous? There has to have been some type of hard truth or some hard, quick information. Hard, when I say hard, it feels like hard for you to deal with emotionally with that feeling. There's some type of eruption coming from within. I mean, I'm seeing the Tower card, but that's really only because of the lightning. She's smiling and letting you know that you are protected. So no matter what happens, you're absolutely protected by your light-bearing spirit team, your light-bearing ancestors. Yes, Ace of Wands. There's a new passionate beginning that's being hidden from you right now. A new passionate beginning, some type of idea or spark in behavior. Wands govern fire energy. That's our desires. Lust, for sure, when it comes to the Ace of Wands, because you know that's that that's that thigh out, that's that big thing, that's that big stick. Now in this deck, it says abracadabra and they're holding a magic wand. So someone could be creating something with a big stick, like an actual child, or this could just be an idea and creativity. That could be what's erupting. Lover's card, for whatever reason, I was driven to, ooh, look at that. There is some fast messages, incoming messages coming in about a new union and a new soulmate. The Lover's card used to be called the decision. So if you aren't looking for love or you're already in a relationship and you're totally happy, because this is not a love reading, then that could obviously mean a decision with your higher self and your etheric family as it relates to a project or an idea or some type of creation. Again, you could be trying to get pregnant that they are sending to you, and you will feel it coming before it actually arrives. Ooh, Jesus. The Ace of Wands is what's hidden from you, and the Four of Cups is what you need to know right now. So, yeah, there is a blessing that you are either rejecting or overlooking. You're kind of like caught up in your own world about it. I don't know why I'm feeling the need to shuffle so much. Let's get to pulling the cards. Like what? They're like popping out. Like, girl, get to it. 111 was just on the timer. It's coming towards you. So it's coming towards you here. It's coming towards you. I'm gonna let it go. Yes, High Priestess. Learning how to follow your intuition. The High Priestess speaks about, obviously, you can see the snake going down her spine, but it also represents the caduceus. If you take a look at what that symbol is, spiritually, that does represent the blending of DNA, of powers, of energies. And the High Priestess, you could be a High Priestess. That does not have to be a female. It's just someone who is tapped into the divine, uses their gifts and their voice for the divine. You could be a tarot reader like me. You could be a healer. You could be interested in getting into it here with this feel and your ancestors and the lightning and the volcano. This might be like something that you've been ignoring for a while. Your gifts, your spiritual connection. There's an Ace of Wands that's hidden. Now, when there's like hidden wands, for me, that does represent magic. Again, wands are things we feel deeply, actions we really, really want to take. Listen, in the third dimension, all you got to do is think about something very, very hard to create an Ace of Wands. Oh, oh, yeah. And there's a 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck for that High Priestess of what's coming towards you. There is some type of overwhelming, intuitive nudge, hitch information or something. I haven't seen a message per se. It's like a hidden idea or something. The full moon could be significant because of how the Four of Cups and the High Priestess both have this like moon sphere in the middle of their card. Fours do speak about stability though and foundation. So you've just been really comfortable, I think, and how you've been living your life, but that shit's about to shift. Life is speeding up. Remember that? What's the good stuff about the outcome of this message? Wow. I be trying not to make it about love. And again, the Ace of Cups could be about self-love as well. I feel like I don't have all the lights on. So 1333 was just on the timer, so it is definitely giving shadow vibes. But whatever. I don't feel like getting up. I'm walking all the way over there to 10 to 1. There is a new offer. Yes. Two aces in what's being hidden from you and the good stuff about the outcome of this message. So this is the outcome of what you're being told, but this is the good part about it. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is either your energy or how someone sees you because it is at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands is enlightened, connected to spirit, passionate, beautiful. 1414 was just on the timer. She's also a witch. As you can see, she has the moon cycle on her throat chakra. I told you there was something about the throat chakra and speaking up. The moon cycle is also here with the High Priestess, right? The two half moons and the full moon here in a triangle, which again represents the third dimension. The Queen of Wands also does not give a fuck what anyone thinks about her, right? Obviously, most witches do not. We can manipulate material, and people are terrified of that. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus can be significant, or one of those seasons. With the High Priestess, that can also be um, Gemini. For me, it's also Scorpio. I don't know why I was saying Gemini. Gemini could be significant. Virgo. hmm Taurus sometimes. Let's see. What's your advice? This came out and it landed sideways. Nine of Wands. There's some type of wand journey here. Again, this is like belief, lust, desire, something like that. Okay. And overall, again, that Ten of Wands popped out again. So you are overwhelmed by some type of desire here. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Where are we at? Actually, let me just, because we're already at 15 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, there's a strength card. Leo energy again, fire energy again. So there's someone who's getting the courage about this idea secretly. And again, that could be you. 10 of Cups, upright too. Ooh, clarifying the 4 of Cups. That's 14 cups. That's actually the King of Cups. Page, no. Yeah, Page, Knight, Queen, King. Yes, that is the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus can be significant. King does represent the masculine energy, so that's going to be like the aggressive side or the most evolved side of emotions. But they're broken up into 4 and 10. So there's something here about harmony in the home, about ultimate wish fulfillment. Again, I told you that feel card, the first one we saw, represents, reminds me of the 10 of Cups. There's some type of like blessing in the home and love and just your ultimate wish fulfillment, Venus, and everything that you could have ever desired in romance that you're overlooking. You're not seeing it being presented to you right now. And that could be because it is hidden in illusion and distance. 1717 could be significant. The moon clarifying the high priestess is crazy. Someone could have been trying to do moon magic with this full moon, moon. I mean, I would show it to you, but you saw the cards. This 10 of Cups is a circle and also has a full moon in the background. You see that? There's also what? Mountains with snow on them. You overcame something or someone. Well, this is what you need to know. So either someone coming towards you or you, take it as it resonates, has been overcoming the idea of feeling like you know exactly what it is that you want. It could be this high priestess. For some of you, it could be becoming the high priestess. This might be a long reading today. I'm not going to hold you. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Cups. How can that be good for you? Then there's a devil here, ending the reading, clarifying this 9 of Wands. There is a devil here that is not giving up on you. And that could be someone who's obsessed with you, someone who you view as toxic. Someone maybe that sees how you work, how focused you are. Oh, that's giving someone who's obsessed with you. Or maybe you are obsessed with work. We're going to have to clarify 18 minutes. Lord. Look, the magician was at the bottom of the deck. The magician and the high priestess are a spiritual couple. Now, the Hierophant and the high priestess is also another traditional spiritual couple. But for me, that's more religious. That's more like preacher, first lady, starting your own church congregation, professors, something like that, leaders in some type of spiritual realm. The magician and the high priestess are more healers, more in the shadows, more feared, higher ranking. I mean, the Hierophant is high ranking as well, but the Hierophant, well, we all have to abide by rules, but the Hierophant is like traditional rules, not going against the grain. We all know the occult is not that. I mean, the high priestess in this deck is naked, baby. She ain't in the church looking like that. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting off to a slow start again. It's that full moon energy. Let me just go ahead and clarify so that I don't take up too much time. We're already at 20 minutes. Let's see. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is this Ace of Wands that's being hidden from you? It's a strong idea or new passionate beginning. Leo again could be significant. Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn. Did I say that? Should have said that. Ace of Wands and the Strength card, please. Oops, that's like 3 cards. There's your Knight of Pentacle, someone who is diligently working towards bringing you something stable. He's got that Ace of Pentacle, but you see he's also not moving. So the Knight of Pentacle is the slowest knight in the deck, but also the most loyal. As you see, he's looking at this Ace of Pentacle like a compass. And you see that in front of the horse, there's foliage, there's trees, there's greenery, which represents earth and material. And Pentacle is your earth and material realm, your real estate, your marriage, your children, your career, your legacy. Mm-hmm. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Energy can be significant. It could also represent a person between the ages of like 19 to 30. There's another one. What the fuck? 2121 was just on the timer, which is 333. 3 again can be significant. Same age range, but this is now water energy. This horse is moving, as you can see, steadily, but she's really focused on her cup, making sure that the water in the cup or whatever's inside the cup does not spill. That's also the Ace of Cups here. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and technically this Ace of Pentacle here as what's being hidden from you, this strong, new, passionate beginning. Now, for me, I don't see like a king here or any like one specific yet. But when I see 2 knights, obviously that's 2 people, and it represents having justifiable faith in a male friend. So there could have been someone that you, first of all, they're coming towards you. They're coming towards you, your future, for sure. The Knight of Cups can also be a charmer who kind of like tells you what you want to hear. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Two of Wands. 2222 is just on the timer as well. You had 2 somewhere else. Oh yeah, at the bottom of the deck with that life is speeding up. So someone's coming towards you. Their life is speeding up. The Two of Wands speaks about expansion. As you can see that she's looking out over her balcony, ready to leave her castle, ready to leave the land that she owns. Anytime you see red in the tarot, it does signify Mars energy. So that could be Scorpio, Aries, season, Mars, placements in general. Just take a look. You could have your Mars in an earth or a water sign or in Leo. Mm-hmm. My hand is itching. So she's also looking to the past. So there's someone that's trying to get strength and courage to come towards you with a stable offer of love and stability. The Ace of Cups is also here as your outcome. Yeah, then you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's that caduceus again that I told you about. This is also an archangel. I think it's Hermes. I think it's Caduceus of Hermes. I don't know necessarily. There's an archangel protecting the Two of Cups, but this lighthouse does speak about enlightenment, with one standing in the water, the other standing on the earth. There's your water and earth energy again. There could be water and earth Venus, water and earth Sun here. There's some type of friendship, some type of partnership, some type of harmonic meeting that someone is planning to come towards you with the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. They've got this Ace of Cups that they're trying to bring to your Ace of Cups, and you felt, I guess, left out of love. Maybe you were ghosted the last time you tried to offer somebody. Uh-oh, the Ace of Cups. This is a past soul hidden to you. So either this is an ex that you don't realize is focusing on you and coming towards you, or this is someone that you have not met. With this Ace of Cups here is the good stuff about the outcome. I believe it's someone that you have not yet met, someone that maybe watches your work or that you work with. They want to come in and give you some type of gift. Someone's been losing sleep over that though. And I mean, it's giving X vibes, whether it's their ex, the person who's coming towards you, or yours. All right. Sorry, y'all. That took 5 minutes. I really am dragging today, but it is what it is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to break this up in two parts. I don't know. Let's see what this Ace of Cups is though. Ace of Cups, please, and the Five of Pentacles. What are you being? Oh, first of all, I was just telling you about both of these, wasn't I? I said both of these represent the spiritual counterpart for the High Priestess. There are two spiritual people or presences that want to offer you a new cup of love. Aries, Virgo, Taurus could be significant. Gemini. Wow. They're manifesting an official. Yep, there's a Strength card again. There's a Queen of Wands again. Okay, thank God we're already repeating. So the reading is basically done. There is someone who is getting the strength to come towards your fine ass. You didn't realize that they felt this way though, because they were a secret admirer. They've had a crush on you, and they're about to come in and give you that information. As you can see, the Eight of Wands is a directional card. The reading began with Wands and technically ended with a Nine of Wands and the Devil. I told you that there was someone either obsessed or that is toxic, or that you see as toxic, but has been working diligently to come towards you and to show you different. Take that as it resonates. For some of you, this is an ex, but they don't want to come in this. They're not coming in the same energy. It's still nights here. And I think for most of you, that's because they don't know you and they're overwhelmed by how spiritually gifted you are. There could have been something here also about like a child. Cancer energy can be significant. And I say that because in this deck, that motorcycle is the same motorcycle from the Chariot card, which obviously speaks about speed, but the Chariot and the Eight of Wands are the two fastest cards in the deck. So the Chariot speaks about motivation, determination to move, to begin a journey. And the Eight of Wands is like that journey is being fulfilled. The good news is coming on in. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. This person also could possibly want to work with you too, with the 8, 9, and 10 of Wands. They're like overwhelmed just with like how much, wow, how deep and nurturing you are. There, there could be two people. There is two people coming towards you. One of them is just kind of like a crush. Yeah, again, there's blocking out the haters. One of them is going to feel betrayed or have to watch this ending in silence because they were indecisive about you. Have to watch you become an empress. That is going to break their heart. So one of the people are coming towards you because you're the Queen of Wands, and they know that you're magical, and they need you to help them. They need you to lead them spiritually. They're weak spiritually. Whatever they walk towards or are coming from was very toxic, and they're working to not give up on the spiritual realm, their desires. They're taking action, and they know that you can help them. Then there's another one that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be significant, but this one has there's been an emotional elevation. It went from a page to the knight to the queen. They may want to make children with you, with the Two of Cups, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. All right, where are we at? 30 minutes is kind of crazy. All right, High Priestess in the Moon, really quickly. Which I just know that this is just the hidden spiritual element of the union. I can see it. Exactly. There's a 10 of Cups again, and the 5 of Pentacles again. The 10 of Cups literally is on this side of the Moon card. The 5 of Pentacles is on this side of the Moon card. And I'm clarifying this. So I'm urging you and pleading with you to follow your intuition on this one, because you do technically have a choice with that Lover's card that came up. You might have to make this decision during Gemini season. This could have something to do with like conversations that you have with this person. Five of Pentacles. I mean, maybe you thought that your love life and your ultimate dream vision, like you was never going to have that. You were left out of that, left out in the cold. And there is someone that ghosted you that also wants to come back. Yeah. And give you this new Ace of Cups. That's where you're going to have to use your discernment, because one of the Ace of Cups that you're being offered is the true divine counterpart you have been waiting for, and you'll know it when you feel it. It will be a tower moment. So this is going to bring a chaotic shift like into your whole life. Like this person could change your life. I'm not seeing, yeah, I mean, look at that. There's someone that's like charging in, coming in, determined, focused on you specifically. And then there's someone who, Pisces energy could be significant, who's just like waiting around, waiting for some type of pentacle to come in with this Knight of Pentacle. Now, the Knight of Pentacle technically is more reliable than the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups. But let me see here. Let's see why this is overwhelming to you. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Wands. That's really the Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles. First of all, there is something here about like pregnancy. That could be an expectation in idea, an expectation in like result, project. And then there's someone who literally, you are their wish fulfillment. You are what they wish for, and they're like a new passionate beginning. You could have met them through work, or they love watching your work. They know that you're creative. For some of you, someone got somebody pregnant at work or some shit like that. That's interesting. But yes, someone wants to break the solitude, because you have the 9 to the 10 of Cups here, basically going straight down the middle of the reading, and an Ace of Cups. So there is a new offer of love coming in that will come in as a tower moment to you, and it looks like to others. It does. The Queen of Wands is seen by many, known by many. Her counterpart isn't here yet, though. That's because they're spying on you, secretly watching you. Both of these people are. That's going to overwhelm you how much they've been spying on you and how much of a wish fulfillment you are. Oh, and there's your counterpart. Exactly. Ooh, there's an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo again that wants to come in with a new passionate beginning. He is holding his big stick, babe. Hey, yes, 32, 5 could be significant. May 5th could be significant. This person has just walked away from something that they had put a lot of time and energy into to come towards you. And again, there's that page. So for some of you, these two knights are the same person. It's just different sides of their personality. They're working to become an emperor. I don't see the emperor here yet, but that looks like there's been some type of change. Financially, they might have had some type of challenges or setback, or just been working hard on getting out of, I don't know, some type of like financially challenged time, or having to take care of a kid, you know, that they just created, right? Somebody's pregnant, or someone is like has a child with somebody, and that's just what they've been focusing on, not necessarily love, but working on their vision. This King of Wands is looking at the Two of Cups though, secretly. So again, this person has been kind of like ending a relationship, getting their money in order, but watching you, because they know that they're coming towards you. They're doing that to come towards you, which is good news for you. Bad news for somebody who treated you like shit but is watching you. You've rejected this person, and there's my emperor. Once they introduce themselves to you with this Page of Pentacle and this Emperor, they can give you a business idea. There could be a job offer. There could be an invitation. There could be a small investment that they'd like. But this is, again, is very good news. This is something that you're going to learn a lot from. You're going to become a student to this Emperor, possibly. There's a Virgo somewhere that is like in solitude, sad about that shit. Virgo or a Libra. A justice call has been made for you and your person. That's what that 10 of Cups is. Your person is absolutely coming towards you. You will know. There are two people coming towards you. One of them is toxic. One of them is possibly someone from your past. Clarify the Devil and the 9 of Wands. The other is brand new, but not, they've been watching you for a while. You know who I'm talking about. Ooh, Scorpio energy can be significant. What? Death, rebirth. Capricorn and Scorpio could be significant here. There is somebody who is like obsessed with the Scorpio, obsessed with an ending, obsessed with a rebirth. There could be a Scorpio that thinks the Capricorn is toxic as fuck, or vice versa. Ooh, Four of Wands. Yeah, there was something with a home. There was something with some type of commitment. Again, take it as it resonates. Either you're obsessed with marrying a Scorpio, either you are a Scorpio obsessed with marrying a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. The Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands, 10, 11, 12, 13 Wands. Yeah, that's the 13 card again, the Death card. Someone's not giving up on their dream or their goal to be married to a Scorpio, married in Scorpio season. Something could happen in Scorpio season. There he is again. Yep, there is an there. There is an Aries and a Scorpio union here that you would be advised not to give up on. Someone is very much obsessed with it, but there's also a toxic motherfucker that's going to be sad that it didn't work out because they were juggling your ass. They weren't spiritually ready for someone of your capacity. Yes, so they're going to be sitting there. Look at this Ten of Swords. They're going to be sitting there watching you and your new person, feeling stupid, feeling betrayed. Whatever they left you for, whatever they went towards, won't shit. And then they go try to come back and be like, oh, but you're my empress now. Oh, but I know that I made a bad mistake. I need to make some type of redirection. Too late, baby. Who the fuck did I just become? Yeah, it's going to be some type of public victory here, a public win for you with this relationship. A judgment call has been made. You've been given a second chance at love in this divine union that you have earned, that you have manifested, that you have felt your way through the fire. You thought on your feet. You will also, again, have to think on your feet because what is coming towards you is pretty big. You might have to work hard at it, or you guys are going to work together or something like that. Yep, boom. The Eight of Pentacles came out twice at the bottom of the deck. Wow. All right, that's pretty much it. Let's get some runes really quickly here. Saturn energy could be significant. There is that Capricorn energy. Interesting. Leo could be significant. Sun, moon, rising, and or Venus in Capricorn and or Leo, or that time of year could be significant. The number 12, again, could be significant. That does reduce down to the number 3, 12th house, 3rd house, December, March. Could be significant. You could be born on the 12th. You could be born on the 3rd. Again, hopefully this message reached who it was supposed to reach. Please like the message to help me grow my channel. Subscribe if you love the way that I read, and check me out on the next one. Peace.